All right, what up? Good morning, everyone. Um, let's make this big. I did just wake up. Today is Monday, November 10th, 2025. We're going to be taking a look at the markets and trying our best to hopefully maybe catch a trade today. So we're just going to be watching, see what happens, and if there's opportunity, then great. If there's not, then there's not. Oh my, yeah, I'm still waking up. Anyway, let's go ahead and start charting everything up here. So, um, we have. Hey, what up, random trader? Good morning, bro. Good morning. Um, Man, this is too bright for me, but this is too dark. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that. It's fine. So let's just get everything pulled up. What do we have going on right now? Let's start going top down. So top down, um, right? It's looking like we did have this 4 hour inversion to the upside. Now we have this gap here. It's a matter of if we get through this or not. So we'll just have to see. We might. Come on, pull up all these true opens here. I'm honestly thinking there might be opportunity for, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say for sure yet, but maybe with this external gap, maybe we need to come back down, sweep the lows. So we got midnight there, 7:30 there. Yep, morning. I don't know. I just kind of woke up. I'm not jumping into anything. Yeah, honestly, guys, I could see us. Actually, this could be a 2022 model, right? We swept out this high. We're above all the true opens. I don't want to jump into it too fast. But there's literally SMT too. Exactly, yeah. I don't want to jump into things too fast, but we are definitely possibly setting up for a short because we have SMT with this high. It's a 90-minute SMT. We just swept out the high. So 90-minute sweep, 90-minute SMT. Okay, this is a little too clean, I'm not going to lie. We have all these generated lows here. We have 90-minute SMT, 90-minute sweep. Yeah, I don't like jumping into stuff too soon. And this is why I should be getting on the charts even a little earlier, honestly. But, yeah, I need to work on that. But we could end up getting the 2022 model here. So it's not partial, it's a full one. So, yeah, I really do not mind this at all. Yeah, this is something you just execute, honestly. I'm going to take this. $90-minute sweep, 90-minute S&T. So it's probably also a flow state, right? 15-minute implied gap here. One-minute change in state. Alright. So it's like both the 2022 model and flow state. Alright, this is cool. So now we left a swing high. So if we come and purge that high, that'll also be inducement. So I like this a lot. Hopefully we get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna regret this trade. I think if we get this, I will give this post trade approval because this is really clean. So. What up, Take Profit? How's it going, bro? I'm liking this 2022 model slash flow state looking thing. To the downside, we have 90-minute SMT. Just kind of popped off the chart to me. So if we induce this high into the change in state, probably take it. I'm hoping this gap. Well, all right. We'll get this idea out. We'll also kind of just keep getting more notes because I don't want to get one-sided, especially this early, but we are above every true open. So I will have that stay up. Let's see. Yeah, that 90-minute S&T, I would think it'd be strong. We might even go to those equal lows. Oh, but do we have two S&Ts, huh? We have S&T here as well. So we have kind of both S&Ts here. I'm just thinking. I still think it could be that 2022 model. So this is what I'm thinking could happen. Yeah, I think this is. I'm gonna take this. This is really textbook according to my back testing. So if we ended up getting that move up into there, inducing this high into the change in state, I'll take it. So I'll just have to market sell. So I'll market sell when we get up there because I can't. Okay.
Order filled.
Alright, I market sold, and then I'll scale out if we go down. So we'll see. I think this is pretty good, but we'll see. I don't have control over the outcome, so whatever happens is fine, I guess. So
Order filled.
Okay, I entered it on my Tradeify account as well. And yeah, we'll just have to see. I'll do like, I have conviction if we go down, we should probably go down all the way, so. Above every single true open. So, I don't really care what happens. Yeah, and this should be Magneto effect too, because we had an old SMT here. You're in this trade, let's go. Sick, bro. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think I'm going to give this post-trade approval, but if it does fail, then it fails, you know, so. Yeah, I'm just trying my best, so if it fails, it fails. And then I'll go break even. I would definitely go break even if it took the low. So. And then if it fails, I'll journal it. I mean, it's fine. See, I'll still give this post-trade approval, but I'll have to learn from it if it fails. If it fails. Dang.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
Yeah, maybe I rushed into it too fast, but you know what? It's whatever. It's fine. Clearly this was high resistance still, so I'm going to try and learn from it later today. Dang it. This was still high resistant. I thought maybe we'd go lower out of that. Anyway, I'm not upset. I can't control the trade outcome, so I'm going to learn from it. I'm still a trader and learning, so we move on. I'm not, like I said, I'm not upset. This is just part of the process, so. Not upset. But I will be just tape reading the rest of the day. Yeah. Yeah, I tried my best. I don't know. There's no. Yeah, like I said, I will journal it. I think this fit all the criteria for valid. Like, it's valid 2022 model, valid. Only thing is, it's clearly higher resistant right now. So, something to consider. Maybe the higher time from drawn liquidity is still to the upside. Maybe it needed to be more of an obvious market structure shift because this wasn't super obvious. I mean, what's happening right now is we still have this 90-minute SMT, and it's just we did not have enough internal manipulation, right? And that's definitely 100% valid, right? Because now we could end up inversing it, but I don't have control over the outcome, and I don't do anything other than just accept the outcome. So, yeah, I will tape read the rest of the day, and I'm cool with whatever. Maybe I should have been more patient, but I think I tried my best. I will give it post-trade approval. I might not say take again because, well, it obviously didn't work, so we'll learn from it. But yeah, clearly this is high resistant right now, so high resistant liquidity. Once again, guys, I'm just a trader and learning. I'm gonna make mistakes as always, so. But this will turn low resistant at some point. Now we have an internal sweep. So this IFEG is nice. This IFEG will probably deliver us to a liquidity if honestly, very well could. I just accept that I messed up or didn't take a good enough trade. I don't know. This inversion on the 1 minute's looking nice. Dude, this inversion looks really nice. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. This is gonna go hit all TPs now. But 3 minute did not inverse. Okay. Yeah, this is. I just try to be disciplined and whatever. I don't care. So I guess 2 minute walk then. 2 minute walk. Should have been more thoughtful that maybe it'd be high resistant. Honestly, should have been a little more thoughtful. Hey, I'm gonna journal it. I don't care. I'm gonna get better because of it. I mean, I probably should have been a little more thoughtful that it was not ready to go run liquidity yet, right? It's really not a big deal. I'm just getting better and I'm trying my best. So that's all that matters. All right, but this is possibly looking like we're gonna go lower. Oh, I can trade on the trade station thing as much as I want. So we're gonna do the trade station leap. Because there's a tournament going on right now. Alright, so how much should I risk for each trade during the leap? This is the question. Dang, bro, this is way more likely to work. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be risking per trade on the leap, though. And I guess I'm not supposed to take a trade if it's on. Dang it. I need to figure out how much the risk per trade on the leap. Maybe, what? It's $100,000 account. Maybe 2,000 per trade. That seems pretty good. Hey, we actually look like we're going higher. I think we'll. I kind of want to take this on the leap. Oh, so no more than 2. Alright. I guess every time we'll just do 2 minis. That's going to be my risk, is 2 minis per every time. Oh, max position size is 1. Alright, 1 mini. So I'm going to write that down. On the leap, I'm just going to do 1 mini contract every time. Dang, bro. That leap. Yeah, the issue is now if I trade on the leap on stream, everyone's going to think it's my real accounts. Okay, so that's an issue. I just realized that's an issue. If I trade on the leap, everyone's going to think it's my real accounts. But now it's looking much more obvious we're going to go lower. Is it gonna let me do 2? Nah. I think I'm just gonna be trading the leap on my phone because I don't want you guys to think I'm taking trades on my real accounts. So I don't want to mislead people. So if I take a trade on the leap, I'm gonna do it on my phone. So I'm gonna write it down. Alright, I'm closing out of my broker stuff because, yeah, took the loss. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I got stopped at the very high. That is what it is. Yeah, you're never not gonna lose, so it is what it is. See, now this looks way nicer of a flow state, right? We have actually looked like we're going to go run liquidity versus the other one, it didn't. Yeah. So, that's a lesson. Where's my toolbar at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're obviously going to go run through all these lows now. So we have this external gap. That we had to break through. Still looking like maybe we still go run down those lows. Just observing. Nothing's obvious here. Well, you know what? The market might open. We might get Judah swing and then lower. I'll move lower. But this also could be just high resistant, and we just continue higher. Oh my gosh. Yeah, looks like we We manipulated midnight with SMT. So that is a sign that we were bullish. Now we're getting an inversion going into market open. All this is high resistant. Actually, yeah, it's still possible we sweep out the high and then come back to this gap down here. How you change time frame that fastly? I don't know. I guess my just I've gotten used to just being able to click between them. I'm actually just clicking. Some people I think they have hotkeys for it. I don't really know how to do that, so I think some people they do this. Oh man, I've never thought to do that. Well, I just click. But some people use that. Some people just type in a number. Like if they want the 5 minute, they click 5. Never knew you could do that, honestly. But I don't do that usually. So for anyone who's just now getting here, I actually took a loss already. So we were just watching. And I'm being disciplined and I'm not taking another trade for New York session. I'm going to be just tape reading price action. And I might take a trade on the leap on my phone, but other than that, no more real trades for me because I took a loss. So, yeah, this is honestly, guys, this is accumulation, right? We're definitely in accumulation here. So, yeah. Market opens in 2 minutes. I guess we could look at let's actually just look at real quick where the higher time frame could be going, right? 4 hour did inverse this gap. Daily looks like it's CRT'd back up. Yeah, we'll probably. Let's see. Yeah, we have this daily volume imbalance. But we might need to come down and retest the 1 hour CST here. Yeah, I'm gonna open up the Discord and then I might put some notes in there. market just opened, so probably gonna run that liquidity, or maybe we'll go up. Who knows? Wow, we're going up. I think we're still in a consolidation though. Hey, what up, Kirk? What did I miss, Jedi Jake? That's actually funny you call me that, because I used to, like, in elementary school, like, I was, like, I don't know, obsessed with Star Wars. And I liked that name in elementary school. Bro, I took a loss. I liked the trade. I'm gonna give it post-trade approval, but I'm not gonna say I'll take it again, because I want to learn from it. It's hard, man. I was completely emotionless. It was a loss, and I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna learn from it, but maybe I jumped into the market too fast. But I also know that sometimes there will be opportunities, so it's tricky. I'm not gonna be upset here and cry about it. I'm just gonna learn from it. And accept it. But yeah, right now I'm just going to be watching price, tapering the rest of the session. I mean, this is a giant imbalance. So I could see us getting a retracement. First presented for value gap right here, right? No. Psych. That's not the first presented. And I might take a trade on the leap on my phone, but I'm taking it on my phone because it's misleading to people. If I take a paper trade on the computer, then people think it's a real trade, and I'm like, it's not a real trade. It's just just a paper trade. So if I take a trade, it'll be paper, and it'll be on the leap. Because I want to take unlimited trades on the leap because I want to win it. So imagine if I won the leap. Yeah, I mean, we're in this imbalance here. Let's look at statistics. How far up statistically do we go? We're at the 4-hour statistical manipulation level session. But we went to session manipulation level there. But now we're at the session manipulation level here. I mean, I think this will turn low resistant. I want to see the first presented for value gap. We're above every single true open so far. I don't think 730 was really manipulated, honestly. So, something to think about. But maybe we just go higher. Dang. It's just that bullish. Yeah, because we did. Let's see. We did. I guess I should probably be taking notes on the higher time frame, right? We did come down, sweep this low into this gap here. Then we got a CRT, 12-hour CRT, drawing up to the CRT high here. Actually, this is more clear of a balanced price range. We're obviously reacting out of that. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anything obvious. I think we're just watching price. I don't know. And how far up can we really go into this imbalance before retracing? That's the question. I think we'll reverse out of this, right? Maybe not, though. Maybe we cut through. What do you guys think? Let's see if there's anyone even watching. Oh, there's 9 watching. That's a lot more than I thought. You guys are quiet. You guys are quiet. Yeah, guys, so for those of you who are just now getting here, I'm just watching price here. I took a loss, and as you guys know, I only take 1 trade max per session, or per New York session, so I'm done for the day, and I'm going to journal it, but I am tapering the rest of the session, and yeah. And guys, this is exactly how you should respond to losses. It's just like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? I took a trade I liked. I'm going to learn from it. But the key is the discipline and not revenge trading. And I think most people, it's really hard for most people to understand that. Hey, what up, Farco? How's it going? But yeah, I did take a loss this morning. Yeah, complete transparent and being disciplined. Gonna learn from it. Gonna journal it. I'll do a market recap today. I'm gonna keep showing up every day. I don't care. I don't care how much I lose. I do not care. Looks like we ended up getting a bullish SMT here. And all of this ended up being high resistant. And, well, one reason why this ended up being high resistant is because we had swept out midnight. But yeah, you notice how I'm responding to the loss, guys. That's exactly that. Losses are normal, guys. My win rate is actually low right now, but yet my profit factor is in the green. What does that tell you? That tells you that it's all about not revenge trading. It's literally a requirement, right? So stop getting upset about losses. It's just a thing that happens. It's normal. Losses are normal. Losses are so normal. You're gonna lose. You can't control it, right? But you gotta learn from it. And I don't care past that. I don't care, because I know in the long run, controlling myself is gonna lead to success. Missed out on the trade spewing. Did you backtest the NASDAQ recently? I backtest it every day. I backtest every day. Yeah, like I said, one reason for why we went higher is, well, we had an SMT with midnight here very clearly, right? You can clearly see we have sweep of the low, below midnight, and then expansion. But yeah, guys, losses are normal. Losses are normal. Just don't overtrade. Just don't keep trading. Stop. Trade. Come back next session. Come back next session. Stop. Don't overtrade. Come back next session. Learn from it. But losses are so normal. Like, my win rate is low, but my profit factor is in the green right now, and I don't care. I'm just accepting of that, right? Because I want to be profitable, and that's no one's gonna understand. People who are unprofitable are never gonna understand that. So yeah, I'll come back next session. Well, yeah, basically the way I'm doing it now is I changed it again. So I'm gonna be doing what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna do unlimited break-evens and wins, 1 loss max in New York, and then unlimited break-evens and wins, 1 loss max outside of New York. That's the way I'm doing it now. So I could take a trade at any point outside of New York, but I need to be thoughtful about it, but it gets copy traded across all accounts. I mean, as long as it's like some people say 2 losses max. That's fine. 2 losses is fine. I don't think 2 losses, for my own personal risk preference, I prefer 1 loss max in a session, because I don't know, I see myself in the future, and I mean, if I want long-term success, I think 1 loss max in a session, that's just gonna lead me to the most likely long-term success. And I am so not fixated on short-term right now. I'm focused on long-term, and I see 1 loss max per session. Yeah, that's gonna lead me to long-term success. Past that, I don't care. So I'm trying to focus on completely control. Your screen setup looks perfectly optimized for market analysis. Could you tell me which monitor you're using? I'm upgrading mine and want something with similar clarity and color accuracy. Yeah, I just got the monitor I got is just on Amazon. It's like one of the, I just looked up basic monitor. I mean, you can't even see my monitor, so I don't know how you could tell, but yeah, I have my laptop. I plug it into 2 plug in 2 cords for either computer. I have 2 monitors that I plug into my laptop, and yeah, this thing is just like one of the basic ones on Amazon. I think it's let me look. It's ONN. Oh no, I think I got that one from Walmart. So just ONN. I just got the basic one. It's pretty cheap for a monitor, right? Obviously, for a monitor. Monitors are not going to be cheap, but yeah, ONN monitor. This one is Acer. This one's a little nicer. But yeah, guys, losses are normal. Losses are normal. Right? Because we're a human being, we're not a robot. But don't overtrade, don't revenge trade. Like, my win rate is low, but my profit factor on Reflect IQ is in the positive. What does that tell you? It just means I control myself. So. Anyway, yeah, we're just tape reading. Like I said, a big reason for why we are going up today is just look at this manipulation below midnight. And, well, anytime you get SMT with a sweep below midnight, it's going to be a high probability low of the day. Now, we did not actually take 730, which is kind of surprising to me, right? Usually you see some kind of 730 SMT as well. We did not get that. But anyway. Yeah, man, I guess you just had to know the bias today. That was really the key, because bias clearly was bullish. Let's see if we can kind of reverse engineer why, right? And a big reason for why is, well, we had all this liquidity that got stabbed, as we talked about from before, right? This is a giant liquidity pool that got stabbed, right? So these guys got stopped out. So when you think about it from that standpoint, these guys have already been stopped out, the majority of them, right? I mean, they don't there's so little people that transacted down there, they don't really care to stop them out. So liquidity's been stabbed. Now we get 4-hour inversion. Now we're aggressively expanding away from that liquidity pool. So when you think about it like that, well, it's pretty simple actually why we are expanding to the upside today. And as well, it was a fair value, it was a BPR. So and we had a sweep of the low too. So anyway, it's chill. We're just watching. I guess we're just expanding today, right? To the upside. So I'm gonna put this in my journal for today. This was might have been previous week's low actually. No, it wasn't. It was a sweep though. Yeah, when you look at it like that, the 4-hour IPG, it's pretty clear. Market wanted to go up here. But once again, we do have an external gap. So, I mean, it will be interesting to see if we break through this external gap or not, right? It's possible it stays high resistant, but it's also possible this ends up being low resistant. What do I mean by that? Like, well, right now, every single time we've pushed up against this, we've rejected it. we will have to see if this time is different. Oh, yo, we're getting momentum down. Dude, we're getting some serious momentum down, actually. Um, 5-minute IFG. Where's the first presented for value gap? Did we ever get that? 9:30, 9:30, 9:30. Boom, 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 boom. There was no first presented for value gap? The heck? How? How is there not a... Oh, there's all the way up here. Oh, no way. No wonder we're going lower. We got a first presented for value gap inversion. Oh, my. Yeah, we're going to go run that liquidity down there then. That, no wonder we're going lower. Look at the first presented for value gap. Look at it got inverse. That was a nice trade right there. It's probably going to be high IRR. Wow, I totally did not. I was not watching the charts. But yeah, we got a first presented for value gap IFG. So that was nice. First presented for value gap IFG. That was nice. So you can see that was kind of the bears taking charge there. But now we're holding the 5-minute for value gap. So once again, this is just part of trading. Like, so this could end up delivering us down all the way there or not. Heard you lost this morning, loser. Yeah, it's literally just part of trading. You're never gonna not lose, bro. One day at a time. We just keep moving forward. And I'm gonna learn from it. I'm gonna give it post trade approval, but I think you gotta learn from it. So I will be learning from it. I think I jumped into things a little too fast. We were still in accumulation, pretty clearly, and we had this external gap. We were not ready to go run liquidity. Honestly, just my human brain, my human self. I'm a human. I make mistakes, right? So as a human being, I'm gonna be imperfect, and I'm just gonna keep moving forward, right? But I think this was a accumulation range, F trade. All right. Well, I tried my best, but anyway, we had an external gap here. Yeah, I think the key is we were just bias was bullish, and we're still in a higher time frame accumulation here. But the first one for value gap inversion is really nice here. So I might take this on the leap if we get a 5-minute IFG back down. Or, yeah, we'll see. Did we end up rebalancing to equilibrium of this? Nah, honestly, we'll probably go higher. Once again, we're just kind of tape reading. Bro, my profit factor is in the green. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I still have the dodgy indicator, by the way. The dodgy indicator said it alerted me saying there was a 2-minute IVG. I don't know what that is referring to because I don't see a 2-minute IVG. Oh, that one? It's not even. See, I'm not even sure what that even. Maybe it was a different time frame. Yeah, we'll probably go higher here. Drawn liquidity might be higher. Ant-Man hates me. Ant-Man and Reaper. Thank you, Farco. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so the dodgy indicator alerted me for 2-minute IVG. I don't. It's not even showing up now. So what? Wait. Alerts. On ES? Wait. The heck? It's giving me alerts for ES. Alright, I got some editing. Did you pay for the dodgy indicator? I'm just trying it out. Jan, you know how Jan is like part of Taking Profits? They're giving me a month to try it out, so it's kind of nice of them. Yeah, oh man, I don't know what. I need to try and figure this out here. But I think the dodge indicator is actually a lot better than it was before, from what I'm seeing. So yeah, drawn liquidity's higher. You can see how the 5-minute for VIA gap got respected. We're getting a flow state out of it on the 30-second, right? We had a 30-second change in state inducement of this low. So if you knew the bias, definitely could have taken this. Where's okay, so let's see if it alerted here. I might just have to set it up later. Dang, we really are expanding to the upside here. So, something we had was a 5-minute for VIA gap and a 30-second change in state with a liquidity sweep. If that was your style, you could have taken it, right? 5-minute for VIA gap, 30-second change in state. We pushed back into it. Drawn liquidity was higher. We swept out the low, and now we're expanding up. Nice little flow state here, right? Liquidity sweep, 30-second change in state, 5-minute gap up to that high. Yo, looks like we might get an inversion to the downside. Still, though, is the market bearish? I don't know. Oh, where's the first position for value gap? Yeah, we are pushing back down into it. We might just continue higher off of it to the upside. So, first strike. Yeah, guys, we probably just continue up to the upside off of this. This is my first strike model if we get it. Right, we just back tested the first position for value gap. I'll probably try this. I'll do this on the leap if we got it. Right, so if we get this on here, I'm taking this on the leap on my phone. Okay. This could go big. This could go crazy right here. It's possible. Oh wow. So it would have stopped me out. Jake, get out there hunting the stop loss now. What? Bro, why are you still watching me? I never understand why you watch me so much if you just hate me, bro. But yeah, this is why I stopped trading after one loss, guys, cuz I just don't feel the need to, you know, especially cuz if price conditions are not so good, then I'm just putting additional risk on for no reason, right? So that's another reason why. And I understand this is just such a long-term thing, so. Okay, I kind of want to try and fix alerts on here because I don't know why, but the alerts are not alerting me correctly. Why is it not alerting me? Maybe I have to set them up again. Yo, now this could end up playing out. So now we have another first strike. So we'll see. This one could play out. I don't know. So this one will be on the change in state retest here. I just target 4 projections, or 3 projections actually. don't know. It's not the most obvious thing in the world. It's not the most obvious thing in the world. I will say that much. It is not the most obvious thing in the world. Not by using iced tea scams. I don't even know what to say about that. Iced tea's goated, bro. So if it does work out, that'd be cool. We'll see. Right? What I'm talking about is basically first presented for value gap, 15-second change in state. You can project out this. See how many standard deviations we go up. Maybe we go up 7 projections. That'd be crazy. But I don't know. Depends if the market's still bullish. Iced tea doesn't work by watching you, then why is my profit factor positive right now? Once again, there's a reason I'm not taking most of these trades because they're lower probability trades, right? And also I already took my trade for the day, so I'm done. Bro, did you see my trade on Friday? Anyway. I'm still setting up these. I want to set up these dodgy alerts. Three-month green streak. Nice, bro. Proud of you. I don't know what to say other than good job. I'm also green on the month. I don't know what to say. Good. Like, we can disagree and still both trade profitably. I don't know. All right, so we might have used this. See this, right? It's possible. First strike, it's possible this is happening, right? Oh my gosh, it's definitely possible, guys. You guys see that? Right, you see what I'm saying? Liquidity sweep. I exited early. What do you mean I exited early? I haven't even taken a trade since this morning. So here we go. The first strike model is playing out. So you could have taken this for a nice little 2R here. Hey man, how could ICT not work if the market's this precise? How could ICT not work if the market's this precise? How could it not work? Right, we have a 15-second change in state. Off of the first presented for value gap, inducing the low. So you see what I'm saying? Anyway, once again, kind of just consolidating here. But yeah, like I said, guys, took my trade. I'm good now. Seems like market's not bearish. We're just expanding. Let's go. 8 still watching. That's pretty good. Y'all are quiet today. 4 hour closed above here. 8 hour, dude. The 8 hour IFG is going crazy right now. We might need to just full port this on the leap, guys. Full port this, because if this hit on the leap, I might be winning this. Dude, I think that's probably gonna work. This will be front running the 12 hour, but that looks pretty solid, honestly. Oh, but we are on the low time frame. Check this out. On the low time frame, 1 minute change in state down. I don't know. Bang, took the longs. Nice. Oh no, you re-entered. Nice. So we popped above that high. We're getting a bearish SMT with this high. Once again, we are above all the true opens. There's a possibility there's a retracement in the short term, but it's also possible, whoops, that we just continue higher. Remember that 8 hour just inverse to the upside. Yeah, we'll probably just continue higher. This will probably be AMD. Oh, you know what? We're getting a reaction off the first spin for value gap again. Oh, we're definitely going to go higher off of this. Oh my gosh. This is nice. First spin for value gap, we just swept out the low. Accumulation, manipulation, and then maybe a 15-second IFG out of us. Oh, look at this. Could this deliver us higher? So what am I looking at? 15-second order block, which is the same as a change in state off the first presented for value gap. It's possible because we have accumulation, manipulation, but I don't know. What was my bias? I don't really have one. Probably should have had one, but all right. Yeah, not the awesomest in the world. So we got this inversion off of the first presented value gap. Okay. But the 30-second did not close very obviously, so. Once again, nothing obvious. You know what? This actually might be bearish. Once again, I'm not taking anything for real right now. Nothing for real, obviously. I already said that a long time ago. It's just consolidating right now, guys. See this? Just consolidating. Oh, look at this. We're getting CRT back down. Right? We sweep out the high. I'm just marking out what I see. Once again, guys, I am not taking a trade. If I have the chart pulled up and it's just a little long short position tool, that's not me taking a trade. When I take a trade, I show I'm taking the trade. It's the real execution. You can see it, right? But I'm not when I just have the long short position tool. I'm just kind of like looking around. This could this right here. Yeah, it is really weird. They're not the same. He has inversed the gap to the upside. Yeah, good question. We could be getting a Phoenix model at the high. It depends if there's SMT. Yeah, look at this, guys. Wait, this could be Phoenix model right here. So we have a rejection block. I'm just possibly just hear me out, guys. Totally speculative, right? But we have SMT here. And now it's kind of like that Wyckoff distribution where we got a sweep one. Yeah, that's fair. But also, I still see good trades on Mondays sometimes. This could be your typical Wyckoff distribution, and then we run back down to the LRLR down there. Like, this could be Phoenix model right here. It's possible. Let's tape read this, right? Because this is SMT, right? Yeah, it's SMT. Phoenix model OP. Phoenix model OP. Are we gonna go down all the way there? That'd be crazy. And No News Mondays too. Isn't today No News Monday? Oh, I forgot to check news, bro. I'm stupid. Nah, today is a No News Monday. I took a real trade earlier this morning, and it was a loss. It's okay. That's fine, honestly. I don't really care. What a driftura. It'd be crazy if this played out, right? I honestly don't know if it will. I think market could be bullish, but you just kind of just tape read stuff. Sometimes this crazy stuff sometimes plays out. I've seen stuff like this play out, but bias is very important because if the bias was bullish, this is gonna fail every time. Natty's pregnant already? They want to have a child. Bro, what? I didn't even know she had a guy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. She just told me this morning. Dang, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, so once again, bias is very important. The Phoenix model, it's going to work if it's in line with bias. So, it's hard today. Yeah, man. Well, it's just expanding to the upside because we swept out the low into this gap. So buyers are pushing. We swept out the low, and now we inverse this right here. So we definitely could continue up to go run all this, right? At this point. Once again, anytime I do that little like tape read, anytime I just do a long or short position tool, it's just a tape read. And my tape reads I don't know. They're not not always the best. You're still in the longs? Dang. You don't think we'll go that far? Yeah. I mean, there's no SMT really. There's no. I don't think there's SMT on the higher time frame. So. I mean, I could see it happening, but we do have this external gap here. So maybe we come up here. Ooh, what could happen is maybe we come up here. This stays high resistant. Whoops. This stays high resistant, and then we go lower. You never know. Something like that could be interesting. Because now that this is still possibly low resistant. I don't know. But also we might just break through this external gap. Once again, external gap is very important. Are we going to go through this external gap or not? I don't know. But yeah, this is tricky price conditions. It's just a no news Monday. This is what you expect on no news Mondays. So not much to say other than no news Monday type of day. It's exactly what you would expect. Oh dang, there's still 9 watching. Let's go. You ever learn Larry Williams stuff? I still need to. I was reading his book a while back and I never finished it. So still need to. Tomorrow's a bank holiday. That's a great point. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Kind of forgot about that. Honestly. Yeah, Larry Williams is really good. Yeah, tomorrow's bad, and then today's a no news Monday before the bank holiday, and it's like, it's like we're really having a, it's just tougher conditions to trade. Period. Yeah, maybe should have been a little more conservative with the trade I took, but we're gonna journal it. It's whatever. But notice how I stopped when I took a loss. I stopped, and that saved me. So. Wednesday notice. Great, bro. This week is gonna be crap. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. What I'm thinking is we had kind of a sweep here. We had a sweep. So, accumulation. Where's the true open? We don't have it yet. What about the low time frame one? We don't have that either. Okay, what about the last one? What I'm thinking is maybe accumulation, right, in line with this high resistant liquidity, this like high resistant wedge, right? We're obviously forming this high resistant wedge type of thing. I'm thinking accumulation. Yeah, dude, I think this will be inducement. This is looking kind of nice, honestly. Right, accumulation, manipulation, first presented for value gap, into the first presented for value gap. Once again, I have unlimited trades on the leap. I think I'll try this on the leap. But this actually looks kind of good. I will try this on the leap here. And then, oh, you probably want to enter on the wick here. So like this. A wick of the change in state. This actually looks kind of good. Now this is probably going to be low resistant. Okay, I'm going to try this on the leap. Alright, we're trying this on the leap here. And I'll take this up 7 projections. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Default PA. Once again, guys, I'm just tapering. These are crappy price conditions. I'm not taking a real trade, but I'm just tape reading, like, what I think could happen. But these are crappy price conditions. As always, I'm done on my real accounts for sure. It depends on what prop firm you're using. That just depends. What prop firm are you using? All right, guys. This could play out. This actually looks kind of. It's probably the nicest one so far. Then again, this could have been inducement. We'll see. We'll see. 1036. Oh, look, 1036 formed. I'm thinking of Apex funding. It depends. What depends what also what size account you got. But I think it's like 140 for 50K. But it depends. If you got it during the $40 activation sale, then it's only be $40. Also, if you're using Apex, use code Jake Trades It. No one even knows I have a code. 1036. Wait, yeah, 1036. 1036 is the true open of this low time frame 22-minute cycle. What's special about 1036? 1036, it's the true open of the 22-minute cycle. It's just true opens. It's time-based premium and discount, that's all. Alright, we just got filled on the leap here. Alright, so we'll see if this plays out or not. Type of trade where you could even have a stop loss like that. That's actually what I'm gonna do. Because this is either inducement or not inducement. Tape reading this, guys. It's not for real. This is too crappy price conditions. You get what I'm saying? It's too crappy of price conditions. It's not good. What up, Hyper? How's it going? Tape reading, guys. Tape reading. We'll see. We'll see. One to 3 and 1 to 1. Nice, bro. There bearish SMT. There's bearish SMT. Is there? Oh, yeah. I stopped out on that. On the whatever it's called, the leap. Not doing so good on the leap, bro. That's okay. Still good play out. Oh, you know what? Oh, the manipulation was right here. Wait a second. The manipulation was right here. Look at this. See how you can see where manipulation occurs? Well, I'm taking out London low. We could get SSMT to go up possibly. Yeah. You know what happened, guys? Is we had this one way to really high probability way to identify manipulation, guys, is when it's high resistant, but then we pop above the high resistant liquidity. See that? And this is also right above the true open of the cycle. Oh yeah, now see now this looks this looked even nicer than what I had marked out. But we'll see. We could definitely go higher here. Honestly, we probably will still go higher here. Or maybe not. I don't know, it's just too bad of price action. Once again, not taking anything for real. You guys know what I'm saying. Nothing for real because this is just bad price action. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are getting SMT with this low. We definitely are getting SMT. We're definitely getting SMT. But then again, we kind of have purged the highs like 3 times. And remember, these, if the market did come back down to these would become low resistant. It's something to consider, right? If the market did come back down to these, it would be low resistant. We are above all the true opens at this point. Okay, you know what might be an interesting idea is now if we backtest the first percent for value gap and go lower after a backtest of it. That's not what I wanted. Like very subtle little thing here, but like just imagine this like sliding a limit order in there. I don't know. That's not obvious. There's no real sweep. You need to see. I want to see if we swept out the highs then close back lower, then that would be obvious. Okay, wait, what? 5-minute IPG has been formed. Yo, that's actually kind of clean, right? 5-minute inversion of this. Yeah, I like that. So on a retest of the first minute for value gap, so the dodgy indicator went off, if you guys are wondering. That's why. Once again, guys, I'm not taking any trades for real in this. You guys already knew that, but just in case someone's watching, like I'm not taking a trade for real in this anymore. And expect because I already also I did take a loss this morning, so but it is what it is. We just inversed the 5-minute to the downside. I still like to tape read everything, you know. And we will journal before the end of the session. Actually, this could end up being first strike to the upside, honestly. Did we get SMT with this? Yo, Phoenix model at the low. It's possible that we go up now. I mean, I know we inversed the downside, but I don't know. Nothing's obvious. I think I'm going to try this first strike off the order block here. 8 projections. Just, once again, just to get practice with first strike. I like it because it's like such good RR. Nope. Nope. Once again, nothing obvious in here. Okay, so we just popped above that high, and now we're getting change of state down. Ooh, that's nice momentum, Campbell. It's the macro. See, now the market might reverse. It's August and there's no trades now. That's it. Real. Thank you, FA, for pointing out the obvious. Dude, I don't know, though. I think this actually could be a trade because 5-minute inversed. We popped up into look at this. 5-minute inversed. Yeah, I think this is nice. This is a first strike, so check this out, right? 5-minute inversed here. 5-minute inversed here. And then we come back up, close lower. Yeah, I think we are too. I think we're going to go back down to these low resistance lows now. We just rejected the first presented for value gap. So like this, right? Yeah. Ooh, this is clean. Ooh, look at that. Right, 5-minute inverse. That the Doji indicator called this. Doji indicator called this, guys. 5-minute inverse, first presented for value gap. The Doji indicator called this. You guys saw me say the Doji indicator said we're gonna go lower. And now got all these lows. Once again, you have to get the special settings for it though. But and then I would take it when we got this. And I know that's not a CSD, but it's an inversion. Like this. Yeah. I actually took this on the leap. But we'll see. Oh my gosh, we are up big on the leap right now. Then again, I've also taken a ton of crappy trades on the leap as well. So it all kind of averages out, but it is what it is. But I took this on the leap. Once again, also took a ton of crappy trades on the leap, though, so. And I have equal lows right there. Take profit there. So that's 9R right there. So a little 9R on the leap here. But once again, I also took a ton of crappy trades. So. So yeah, like I know, like obviously I caught this because I took so many losses on the leap already. So hopefully I'll be in profit on the leap, but we'll see. But yeah, here's proof. Here's proof. I'm in this on the leap. See that? I'm in it on the leap, but it's like I also took a ton of losses, so it doesn't really matter. You know, we might. The thing about this is we might just keep going lower to go run all of this, which means it might be beneficial to trail instead of take profit. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Because if we do keep going lower, I want in. I want in where? Ooh, look at the 15-minute. Dude, the dodging indicator called this like so long ago. The dodging indicator called it all the way up there. Dodging indicator is goated, bro. Dodging indicator called it all the way up there. Once again, you have to have the right settings, but... I'll probably make an updated video on the dodging indicator because I think it's better now. I'll probably just take profit there. Actually, yeah, I will trail, just in case it keeps going. Nah. I'll take profit. Dude, the dodge indicator called that. I took so many losses on the leap. But now hopefully this will make up for it. We'll see. I mean, it's definitely possible this just plummets. If so, I want to be part of that, but yeah, this was a beautiful first strike right here. 15-second IVG off the first presenter for Valley Gap. We had a 5-minute inversion. Macro, we still got 13 minutes left on the macro. So you never know. We could just keep going. Once again, sometimes this ends up being rocket fuel for us to go way lower, right? Sometimes that it ends up being rocket fuel for us to go way lower. That's a lot of time what happens. So we could end up going way lower. In all honesty, we could. Like this whole entire thing, we do have this gap here. Kind of just depends. Like we could rebalance to this. I don't know. One minute and this could inverse. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that 30-minute inversion. I think the move is hold that. I think the moves hold that, bro. Oh my, that 30-minute inversion. We might just. We're probably rebalancing to this. No, I would trail it. I wish I could take a partial. No, I'll take profit there. I'll be done. Come on, we gotta go at least to the bottom of that. Let's do it. Yeah, about to hit 9R here. $15-minute inverse on the Doji indicator. Yeah, look at the 15-minute IVG. Okay, I'm just gonna trail it. Let me trail it. Alright, it just took profit. Anyway, dub, that was a 9R. 9R there. Bang! 9R. Sick. Thank you, Dodgy IVGs. Dodgy inversion Valley Gap indicator. Okay, I took profit there. Here's proof. See that? Bang. So now I'm up on the leap, but the thing about it is I also took a ton of losses, so I'm barely up, only at $400. But hey, 9R, baby. 9R. And here's proof that I took that. Now, obviously, you can't even see it. I had a lot of other losses in there, but yeah. Okay, I will journal the trade I took, the real one. I need to be more conservative with the trades I was taking on the leap, honestly, because I took a lot of crappy ones. In all honesty, I took a lot of crappy leap trades, so I gotta work on that. All right, I'm just gonna go on a walk here. Or, you know what? From now on, honestly, no. From now on, no unlimited trade. No, I'm gonna switch this. From now on, trades on the leap. Yeah, I'm switching this. From now on, I want to take the leap seriously this year. And now that I'm up in profit, I want to actually not go back down. So from now on, trades on the leap are only taken alongside the real accounts. Yeah. So that's a new thing I'm doing. When a real trade is taken. Alright. I'm gonna go walk around and then I'm gonna journal it and then I'll be done for today. All right. Did I take this on the leap? I took it. I took this on the leap, but I also took a ton of losses on the leap, so it doesn't really. It was not actually that much of a win because I took a ton of like stupid. So once again, from now on the leap, I'm only taking trades that are on the real accounts. So. Okay. I think this was trade of the day, honestly. First strike. Okay. Once again, this is kind of like typical Wyckoff, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and journal the trade. It was not a good trade, bro. I mean, I I'm not gonna say it's not a good trade. I'm still gonna get post trade approval, but I think I had to be. You took a leap on the top step, 150K for shorts off the IFG SMT. Well, I'm talking about the actual leap competition, like this thing. The leap. It's like you have. It's actual competition. Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah. I took it on the TradingView competition, not my real account. So the trade I took on my real account was a loss. So, but from now on, I'm only taking the trades on the TradingView competition, alongside my real accounts. So, I'm gonna just start taking notes on this. So, first, let's actually draw this up. So, what was the trade that I took, right? What was the trade? I honestly, once again, hopped on the trust a little too soon. We were still in accumulation. So, that's the first thing I'm gonna write, right? First things first, I got on the charts and although I liked the trade, we were still in pre-market consolidation and the market was still accumulating. There was no high time frame sell model or conviction. Also, it was some model. Yeah. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna keep journaling it. Hang on. So the trade I'm talking about, for those who weren't here for it because it was really early in the morning, was once again we had this LRLR. I thought maybe we manipulate it and then expand higher. And we ended up, higher time from sell model up here. Yeah, 100%. What I'm talking about is right here, right? Because I kind of took this a little too early. So we had SMT with this high. Yeah, on the 15-minute. So yeah, this is gonna be a great one to journal. Once again, I'm giving it post trade approval, but I'm not gonna give it take again. And I want to really understand like what was the logic behind this? What was the reason it failed, and what can I learn from it? Because there's a lot I can learn. So let's actually study this real quick. The stream, I might keep the stream going. The stream might be going a little longer than my normal live trading window. So I just really want to understand this trade on a deeper level. So we had a 90-minute SMT, so time-based SMT. Where's 90-minute SMT? 90-minute SMT, and once again, I handled it exactly as I should have. I took the trade, accepted the risk, and I got stopped out. But we're gonna understand like what was really going on here, and did I take it a little too early? Was the market not ready to go run liquidity? Right. So I saw this is gonna be LRLR, and then I saw this as a 1-minute change in state. And then inducement of this high. And then I just basically got instantly wrecked. And I was targeting 4 projections here. Like this. Just like that. Once again, post-trade approval, yes, but will I take it again? This is the question, right? We gotta learn from it. Why did this fail? So this is the trade. Once again, we're above every single true open. So let's go ahead and look at this again. You're in log. No, bro. The prey strat. The prey strat is not a strat. Praying is not a strat. Oh, but I do hope you do end up thinking the trade ends up working out for you. You took the shorts too. Yeah, I took this. We were going into the macro. Okay, so there was a lot to like about this, right? We were going into the macro. Things to like about this were there was AMD with 90-minute SMT. We had what was it? With 90-minute SSMT, we had hang on. What else? Exactly. It was still the market's not yet it was not yet bearish. We were in the macro time, but unfortunately the market was not yet bearish. The liquidity curve I was targeting was high resistant. Why? One reason is what was I gonna say? One reason it was still high resistant is first let's look at the true opens, right? We were above 730. We were above 752. These are reasons I liked it. We're above midnight. TJR made 134K. Dang. Good for him. We had AMD with 90-minute SMT. We were in the macro time. We were above the true opens. Midnight, 730. 752 was high resistant. So market was still high resistant. Let's figure out why. First, let's screenshot it, right? Let's screenshot it because I want to just get the screenshot in there. Oh, once again, there was a 15-minute fair value gap, so 15-minute implied. I guess there was no obvious 15-minute fair value gap. I mean, it was implied gap, though. Or, maybe it'd be better to mark out as, it'd be better to mark out as a 5-minute gap here, and then probably like a 30-second change in state. Yeah, Yeah, that's how you need to mark it out. Oh no, hyper, no. Hey, it's all just... Once again, I really actually do not mind this trade. So this was really a 5 minute for value, a 30-second change in state is what it was. We induced the high. I really don't mind it is the thing. I'm trying to figure out what was so bad about it. Like, why did it fail? This is where the true improvement comes in, guys. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and screenshot this. I don't mind this. It was a primitive trade. Yeah, it was a little too early, right? The market was not. It was still high resistant. I'm gonna screen. Okay, we're gonna screenshot it. All right, so make a new file for today. 11:10. 11:10. 10:25 Monday. So this was, yeah, this was going into the macro. It was at 8:51. Flow state retest. I mean, I liked it is the thing. We got to figure out what we can learn from this, because there's definitely gonna be something to learn here. I took this live. How I sniped this market. You sniped it? I mean, one argument why is we have a 1 hour gap here and then a 5 minute change in state. So, argument could be we were going against 1 hour, 5 minute AMD, right? And that actually looks pretty clear when you look at it now like this, right? We have a 1 hour gap. So why? One reason is market structure on the higher time frame was bullish, was still bullish. We were in a 1 hour fair value gap and we had 5 minute CSD. So 1 hour, 5 minute market maker buy model. The trade I was taking was a 5 minute, 30-second market maker sell model. So higher time frame holds higher power. Check to see if market structure is bullish. 1 hour, 5 minute model. Bullish model was stronger than 5 minute, 30-second bearish model. So that's one reason. Right, so accumulation. Interestingly, we also had an SMT with this low at the bottom here. Like I said, I don't think it was terrible, but it was a higher time frame, 1 hour gap. So L. I mean, once again, you're never gonna not take losses, so it's whatever. What time was it at? Is that 8:51, right? It wasn't bad, honestly. It wasn't bad. It could have worked. It could have worked. I don't know. It could have worked. I definitely want to review this one in more detail. I was just gonna go for the. I probably would have taken partials, so I'd probably go like that. And then yeah, let's go ahead and put this in here. Yeah. Just all about risk management and taking trades. Whoops. You sent it on Discord? Awesome. So we had a loss. I might add a little bit more notes after I finish. Tough. Oh, my profit factor did not go down that much, actually. So, that's good, I guess. Go ahead and go on Twitter. So I'm just going to put 0 to 1 today. I'm just gonna post it. I don't feel the need to put a little long explanation. I'll just post it. I just like to be transparent with everyone, you know? Another thing to think about. Another thing to think about was that there was an external gap between us and the draw on liquidity, which made it lower probability and maybe not worth taking. I think that's a big one, is that there was an external gap. Yeah, I think that's a big one, is the external gap. The external gap below between us and the liquidity curve was a big reason not to take. Remember, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Alright. So let's go back in here. I think that's my main lesson is all right, I'm not gonna go ahead and switch that, but you guys know I finished that. Okay. So anyway, once again, I learned something. I'm not gonna take it if there's an external gap between us and the drawn liquidity, even if it's a flow state. So there was an external gap between us and the liquidity curve. That was a big reason not to take. With that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. One day at a time. Bro, when is it gonna go big? One day at a time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.